skies, Truth Radio. All right, if you haven't seen, Trump just released the first drop of the UFO files. Yo, the truth is out there. All right, listen, from my own personal view, I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to be a giant nothing burger. However, I'm just going to wait, sit back. I'm going to let other people sift through the files, and I'm going to see what comes to the top, if there's anything interesting. Once again, this is the first batch of the UFO files. Now, don't forget, UFO, what does that stand for? Unidentified flying object. A lot of people seem to think that it actually means IFO, which is a term I created, called identified flying object. How did and when did a UFO become an IFO? A lot of people have the tendency to say, oh my God, I saw something in the skies, it was a UFO, and then all of a sudden, instantly, now they think that they've seen aliens. How did you go from it's an unidentified flying object to identifying it as aliens? Me personally, I don't understand that. Take a look at epistemology, science, nomenclature, how we know what we know. All I can say is this: the planet is huge. The world is huge. The observable universe is massive, and who knows how big the unobservable universe is. If aliens have had the time in order to develop in another star system, maybe they've had time in front of us. Maybe they're 50 years ahead of us, 1,000 years, 10,000, a million. If that's the case, who knows what kind of technology they have and the capabilities that they have. However, I would like to say right now, clearly, as of right now, with our mainstream understanding of science and physics, it is technically impossible to travel faster than the speed of light. Nothing with mass can go faster than the speed of light. The speed of light is measured as 299,792,458 meters per second in a vacuum. By the way, I've heard that light always travels at the speed of light, regardless of the medium. So there's a lot of information, there's a lot of things to look up. However, holy cow, I'm just passing the most beautiful little river bank with a dam and the water. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Planet Earth is so amazing. I'm actually thinking, the possibility of having UFOs not only flying in the air, but also like in the water. Like, we had that Tic Tac device. They say it was flying at 80,000 feet and then it dropped and went in the water. Planes and spaceships that can travel, potentially faster than the speed of light, that can traverse our space in ways that's just not possible. If I ever hear that there was a device that filmed an alien or an alien craft on a camera, the first thing I think of was like, when's the last time it was calibrated? Is there any possibility that your instruments malfunctioned, made a mistake? Was there multiple cameras, multiple systems observing this thing? I'm always questioning things like that. If there are aliens, where are they? That brings us back to the Fermi paradox. There's just so much to know, and it's so exciting to be alive. I absolutely love living on planet Earth. Once again, don't let a UFO become an IFO. Don't let an unidentified object all of a sudden become an identified object, and then all of a sudden it becomes aliens. Don't let that happen to you. Scrutinize information. Stay strong, stay alive. The truth is out there. One day we will know if there's aliens or not. Right now, I still don't think so. And then there's also a thing that says, oh, aliens, they know about aliens, but they can't tell us because we'll freak out. What do you mean by that? Oh, people will freak out and riot. Like, what? You're just gonna, all of a sudden, if they posted that there was aliens, you're just all of a sudden gonna go and like break down a Best Buy and start taking, like, I need a TV. I just found out there's aliens. Like, I need a new computer. Like, I don't believe that lie that people are just gonna freak out. You know what I honestly think would happen? If it was 11 o'clock at night and they dropped the news, aliens are real, and you started freaking out, and you said, oh my God, I gotta go tell my dad. And you ran over and you said, Dad, guess what? Aliens are real. They just dropped it on the news. You know what he would say? Hey, that's great, Mike, but you know what, man? I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be up at 6 a.m. for work. Like, honestly, man, that's just the way I feel it is. Anyways, who really knows? Who really knows? Just make sure you scrutinize. Don't let a UFO become an IFO. And thank you very much. I hope your skies are blue. And I hope you're having the best day of your life. Blue skies, Truth Radio.